Best in the business.
Ego. The ego.
That's ego.
Ego.
Ego hit y'all with another one.
That boy Bud, Terence Bud Crawford, finally responds to the rumors, the gossip surrounding his name ahead of his fight with Canelo. Baby, you want the baby? I know that, right? You guys are saying that Terence Crawford, he got a dead arm. His shoulder is injured before an important fight where he's moving up. In this video, I am going to discuss what Terence Crawford said. I will let you listen to it from the red carpet at the grand arrivals. And finally, if you watch my video to the end, we can put this to bed about Crawford being injured. So, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I tell y'all all the time, be careful in this sport where you get your information from. All information in boxing is not equal. I understand that I made people want to do this. I am a pioneer in this game, in the digital space. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber now. When I started, it wasn't the case. I pioneered this game. But there are some bad actors that come with it. So a lot of the information that comes out, either they don't know ish about boxing or they clickbait and lie. And that leads me to today's video. There's rumors that Terence Crawford, he hurt. You know, he got a peg leg and a fake arm and all types of rumors that he has some kind of nagging injury that is flared up the week of the fight. Now, obviously, that would be terrible news because you're moving up and all this weight. It's an uphill battle already. Canelo's a good fighter. You're fighting at super middleweight, which you've never fought at as a pro. So to have something like that come up, that would be, you know, noteworthy or newsworthy, and it could change the betting odds. And I was doing a live stream, and people were in the comments like, oh, talk about Crawford's injury. I'm like, what injury? I hadn't heard nothing about it. But I went on X, Twitter, and I seen people were talking about it, and they were saying he's injured, and I have it on good authority. Well, grand opening, grand closing. Just like that, Terence Crawford has already responded to these allegations because whoever was in front of him seen him and went straight to the horse's mouth and said, hey, there's rumors that you're injured. Let's take a listen to what Crawford had to say. Roll the clip.
Rumors that you've got a shoulder injury. Do you have a shoulder injury or is that just rubbish?
Where I got a shoulder, I think people coming up with their own, antics, Terence.
He said, where they said you got a shoulder injury. He said, where I got an injury.
Rumors that you've got a shoulder injury. Do you have a shoulder injury or is that just rubbish?
Where I got a shoulder, I think people coming up with their own, antics, Terence Crawford got shoulder injury, Terence Crawford shade, Terence Crawford slow, Terence Crawford. Yeah, they coming up with all kinds of stuff.
Are you reaching a difference in power? No, you moved up.
Shoulder,
Injury is that just rubbish?
where I got a shoulder, I think people coming up.
So Crawford was directly asked about the shoulder injury. You heard it from the horse's mouth. I show you receipts. He just told you. From the horse's mouth, he said, listen, when the video plays, Terence Crawford, he looked kind of shocked. Because I know this because I'm an online content creator. And being an online content creator, people like me, I keep my personal life private. Nobody really knows on the internet about me, what I did, who I'm laying with. Like, they don't really know. I keep it boxing, talk boxing, that's it, right? But the haters, they come out in full force. And since they don't have dirt, they don't have actual information, what do people who like to hate, what do? When they don't have actual evidence or information, dirt, smut, whatever you want to call it, about you, what do? They make it up, right? I get this all the time where I go online and see this about me. One time somebody said Ego was in jail. I ain't never been to jail. Why'd you say I was in jail? You know what I mean? So I understand where Crawford is coming from because it's the internet. You're going to hear a lot of stuff about you. And he probably was like, injury? Like, where did you get that from? You know? I seen some people in the comment section, they were like, oh, he's just denying it. I mean, either way you cut it, he's not admitting to an injury. Why would he? What is he going to say? Yeah, I'm beat up. Yeah, I'm injured ahead of his fight. You don't show you have to keep a poker face, you know. Murder Zyle before the Tim Tszyu fight, I guess he had a broken hand or something. Something was wrong with his hand. And he whooped Tim Tszyu, and then he talked about it. So, I mean, at this rate, I don't know where that rumor even started. It sounds like gossip. I don't know. I think people do this, and it's annoying in boxing, bro. It's annoying because people will lie on someone's name, and they're doing anything for the click, and it just gets annoying, bro. Because we should be able to just enjoy a fight, but then you got to listen to all this like poppycock about, oh, Crawford. It's like they're trying to sway the betting lines. You know, they want the betting lines to go a certain way. So Crawford is already at a deficit. So maybe someone starts a rumor so people don't bet on him because they think he's banged up.
He's got a shoulder injury. Do you get a shoulder injury? Is that just rubbish?
If they think he's banged up and injured, maybe less people will pick him. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think of.
Where I got a shoulder.
Where I got a shoulder injury. You know, people might be trying to get the betting lines because people online, they talk a good game, right? They talk a good game and they'll be like, oh, I had the utmost faith. Canelo's going to punish Bud. Bud doesn't have a chance, yada, yada, yada. But the ultimate truth serum in life and in boxing is where people put their money, because people value money for whatever reason. Money to me is cool. It's a tool. Shout out to the people saying cash apps, super chats, super thanks. I just put it back in the channel. So shout out to you. But to me, money is money. It comes, it goes, you get it again. But it's just a tool. But some people are ruled by money. But that's the thing I've noticed. A lot of you guys who are ruled by money, you don't like to lose money. So people can type, man, Canelo's going to destroy Crawford and stuff like that. But then they get to the sports book in Vegas, they're not going to bet like that. They're not going to place that wager. So I don't care what people say and what they talk about. So I don't know where these rumors came from and like why they came about for real. But you're hearing it from Crawford himself. He said he looked surprised. He was like, what injury? Where'd that even come from? People saying I'm out of shape. I'm fat. I'm not ready. People just making up stuff. He even went like this to like lift his shoulders to show the cameras that he was good. So I got to take the man at what he says at face value. And that's the last of it. And this is why I tell you a lot of low quality content in the space of boxing. If you don't see a video from Boxingego about it, there's a reason for it. That's why I didn't make no video talking about he's injured. Do you know as a content creator how easy it is for me to just say, oh, Crawford's injured, and get coins and get money off of it? But I'm not here to mislead you and have a bunch of rash, quick 4-minute, 5-minute videos where I'm stuttering and stammering and putting out false information to the public to try to run numbers up. I don't really have to do that. So I'd much rather make a video like this where the rumor, I'm just addressing that and we're debunking it. So fight's still on. Crawford says he's good. I'm going to take the man at what he said rather than some random person who can't name their source on Twitter. So for those asking, is Crawford injured? You heard it from the horse's mouth. For more boxing news, correct and accurate boxing news, subscribe to my channel. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay, engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I could provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.